There's so much roughness in this world, and there's so much harshness. And I just feel it's so important to also be able to hold this essence and energy of softness and tenderness and receptivity in a world that is so harsh and so rough in so many ways. There's like a lack of refinement in many ways, and we've been so used to this abrasiveness where it can be so easy to close our hearts, and it can be so easy to shield ourselves and close ourselves down when we feel that the world is a very rough or harsh place. And this is also why the essence of the sacred feminine is so needed in the world and so needed within women especially, and within all of our hearts. Because when you have the essence of the sacred feminine light, the sacred feminine Christ essence that's lit and awakened within you, it's like the essence of the white rose. And no matter what happens in our life, we stay open, and we stay in this essence of openness, of purity, of receptivity, of tenderness, of softness. And we know that these qualities are not weaknesses, but are actually really strong strengths of the divine feminine. And I feel that, in this world, it's so easy to become rough and abrasive. It's very easy to be rough, and it's very easy to be insensitive, and it's very easy to be cold, calculating. It's very easy to adopt to the current consciousness and energy level of humanity, especially when you're around people that operate in this frequency and this state of consciousness. But to actually hold your own energy and your own frequency and your own energetic sovereignty in this world, it really takes a lot of practice, and it really takes a lot of self-mastery. Because you have to ask yourself, what kind of being did you come to this earth to be? What kind of being are you here to be? What kind of energy are you here to radiate and transmit? What is your internal energetic alignment, and how do you radiate that and bring that into the world? And I just feel that this message of holding true to our own energetic sovereignty and being the essence that we came to this world to be without changing ourselves or adapting different people's conditionings, this is such a practice of how clear we can transmit who we are and how true we can be to ourselves and also to this world. And I just feel that this essence of the sacred feminine Christ light is so, so, so needed in this world. And for women to really come back to this, especially for all my sisters and all women on this earth, never forget the true value, beauty, honor, sacredness of what it really means to be a woman. To remember the essence of what it really means to be a woman of light on this earth. Because it's often not what we see in the world. It's not these examples of what we see. And it's much more rare. And this is also why I love to support sisters, and I love to support women to come back to the sacred feminine, to honor it, to heal it, to awaken it within themselves. Because when you awaken the sacred feminine within yourself, it is about an embodiment process that has a lot to do with healing, a lot to do with healing our heart and de-armoring our heart and letting go of all the veils and hardenings that we put on top of our heart throughout our lifetime. Often these hardenings happen when we're met with abrasiveness or a roughness or insensitivity. And when we really come back to this essence of softness and gentleness, to the essence of Mother Mary, which I feel very deeply connected to, which is also a lot to do with the work I do with women. It's like a healing, an unveiling, a softening. You return to this sweet nectar that lives within all of our hearts. And this nectar of the sacred feminine that's in our heart wants to come into the world. It wants to bloom. It wants to awaken. It's a healing of the feminine. And that opens up everything, because when you heal your feminine light within yourself, it also affects your relationships with men, the type of men you have relationships with, the relationship with yourself, and the relationship with life. So I think this is such an important topic that affects all of us. And I love to support sisters and women to heal the sacred feminine, to awaken the sacred feminine, and to step into the divine feminine, with healing the feminine and also healing the relationship with our mother and with the great mother of life as well. So this is a big topic and inspiration for me. Oh, the dog just came. Hello. And if you feel a resonance, this is what I do in my work with my mentorship program, the Divine Feminine Soul Leadership Program, which was actually called the Sacred Feminine Mastery Program before, but I changed it to Divine Feminine Soul Leadership Program, But this is what I do in the work with women, is a lot to do with awakening, activating, and healing the sacred feminine within ourselves to come to the light and to be more fully embodied. It's about the embodiment of it. Because when you embody something, you don't even need to speak about it anymore, because what you are, you transmit what you are. So, sending you a lot of love from my heart today, sister. Let me know if this message resonates with you and if you can feel this essence of the rose and the essence of the sacred feminine that flows through this video. And if that feels of resonance and a topic for you as well that you'd like to go further into, this is the area of my mentorship, is where I work with women in the sacred feminine in activating, awakening, and healing, and embodying and lighting this essence within. Much love to you.